So, why am I recording this? I am not. Well, we're gonna clip this to my shirt just so it's like at least a little better. Why am I recording this? I'm not actually sure. I think I'm doing it mostly out of boredom or because of things that have changed, I guess, recently. I'm Bryson. If I ever upload this, so I guess you'll need to know that. um, it is. Well, it's January 1st of 2026. I entered the new year. And better yet, with a girlfriend. Woo! I guess that's celebratory. I don't know. Life has changed a lot. When I was younger, 13 to 15, so what, a year ago to about 4, I used to think there was really no happy ending. And I know a lot of people share that sentiment with me. I think I'm using that word right. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. If I'm not, that'd be a little embarrassing. That's whatever. Um, Life is hard. I know it is. I know it is for a lot of people. But a lot of them have hope, which is just something I never really had for most of my time. I think after losing someone, I kind of had this idea that every mistake I'd made up to this point was going to stack up and I just wouldn't ever be able to be saved. I would never have I'd never get out of it. I would die hating myself. And I guess it's taken me a long time to get out of that mindset. When I was younger, I used to always think, I don't belong. I don't deserve anything. I deserve to die alone. I deserve hell for if I still believed in that. I mean, I do, but everyone has their own beliefs. I deserve whatever it is that bad people deserve, and I would never be righteous enough to get the happy ending that most other people got. Most people, at least, I thought got. I thought I was an anomaly. I thought that no matter what happened, I would not have a place. That I wouldn't have what most people had, what I thought was a happy ending. Which I get why I thought that. um, I get why I thought that. And I still get why I do think that from time to time. That I am somehow different enough to the point that I don't belong. I don't deserve what I have. I don't deserve the friends that I have. I mean, I don't. At least I think I don't. So I've done so much wrong. I've made mistakes that I thought for the longest time were unforgivable, and I still sometimes think they aren't. I still sometimes think that the mistakes I've made and the things I've done, the problems I've caused cannot be fixed. I still think that from time to time. I think a lot of people do. I think a lot of people share that sentiment. Again, I hope I'm using that word right. But I guess what I'm trying to say here is that I think it just took me this long because I was trying to figure out my way, who I am, what I'm trying to do, what I'm trying to be, whether I'm a fraud or whether I'm as genuine as I can be, whether all this is meaningless or whether all this is for some reason. I don't I don't know anymore. It it's been hard. I think after losing so many people close to me, and not just by death, I mean through a lot of other means. I mean, I think really the only death that I actually cared about was my grandma, but it's been years since that, so I shouldn't really worry about it anymore, should I? But I think after losing so much, it's just become hard to think that I am deserving of gaining anything because I think it's always my fault. A lot of times it is. I will admit, the mistakes I've made have costed me and a lot of others' friends happiness or just something else in their life. I know there's people that have been hurt by me, and I cannot forgive myself for that. And that's why I think I deserve some sort of death, some sort of pain for what I've done. I think because I haven't gotten that pain, I beat myself up because the fact I think I deserve it nonetheless. And it's like, I don't. No one deserves pain. No one deserves suffering. Hell, it might even be wrong of me to say Hitler didn't deserve it. Because at the end of the day, we're all human. We all we all have something that eats at us at night. Something that the music can't drown out, that the games won't let you look away from, that the movies still show you, no matter whether you try to get away from it or not. I think that people always go through something. But I am one of those people that sits there and thinks that it's my fault. Sometimes it is. To some people it is. To others it's not, which is fine. I get it. I get why people say that it's a person's fault that their demons are still coming at them. I get why some people say that it's not their fault. I it took me many years to figure this out. To figure out that everyone deserves some form of forgiveness. And that there is a happy ending waiting out there for many of us. I don't know how long it's going to take for me to realize that I too can have a happy ending. I don't know how long it'll take for me to realize that I am not the monster that I've created myself out to be in my head, in my imagination, my dreams, my nightmares. I think it'll take me many more years to forgive myself for the things I've done, for the people I've hurt. One thing I also realize is despite all that, for every person I hurt, there was still another person that I helped. There's still so many more people that I helped. There are people that would not be alive today had I not stepped in. and just showed them just showed them the little bit of compassion, the little bit of forgiveness that they needed to show that even despite their mistakes, despite their flaws, despite the things that they try to hide, despite the thing that still eats at them at night when they're playing music, watching movies, whatever, that they still deserve to be happy, that they still deserve that happy ending, that they can get it. That there are people that I know today that would not be here had I not shown them that forgiveness. Had I not shown them the forgiveness that everyone can have, everyone deserves. I know people that were broken and that still are broken, but they still look a little bit higher, that they still look for that glimmer of hope because of stuff that I've done. For every person I've hurt is someone I've helped, but for every person I've helped is someone I've hurt. I think all I need is a little bit of forgiveness. I think that's what everyone needs. I know people have demons, people have nightmares that they cannot face, that they don't want to face. Because trust me, I do too. Had it not been for some of the greatest friends ever, I don't think I would be here. I think I have friends that were the same to me as I have been to others. But I've also had friends or people that I called friends, or still do call friends, that have hurt me the same way that I've hurt others. I think what those people need, the people that have hurt others, whether intentionally or unintentionally, is a little bit of forgiveness. To show that they are wrong, that they don't deserve pain and suffering because of it, that they don't deserve all the hell on earth for it. I think all we need is a little forgiveness. I think that's all anyone ever needs in life. Forgiveness and hope. That's all anyone ever needs. And we can all get through life with just a little bit of happiness and a little bit of hope. Happy New Year.